To Egypt now, where activists have been speaking out following the weekend's sentencing of well over 100 people. They were sentenced to jail for a recent anti-government protest. They were detained after demonstrating against the president's decision to give away 2 islands. Most have been sentenced to 5 years behind bars. CCTV's Adel Al-Muruki has that story.
The protests broke out on April 15 after President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi ceded 2 islands in the Red Sea to Saudi Arabia. Under el-Sisi's rule, restrictions on protests have been tightened. Protesting without a police permit carries jail time. How much, though, seems to depend on the judge. In one court, 51 defendants were jailed for 2 years. In another, 101 were given 5 years, the maximum sentence. The government says the police, prosecutors and courts are merely applying the law. Lawyers for the defense disagree.
The current law states that before arresting, the police should give verbal warning on loudspeakers, spray water and escalate until it arrests as a last resort. That didn't happen. There is a contradiction from those who apply the law. They don't face protesters in general, they're only facing opposition protests.
Police also have been inconsistent in their approach to the arrests. These 5 friends were arrested before they even joined the protest. 4 were quickly freed, the other is still behind bars.
I don't know why, but that happened a lot. Friends go to protest together and get arrested together. Some get released and their friends remain in prison. Those released are living in fear. They either left their houses or fear to walk in the streets. These 2-year sentences are killing all the feelings the youth have. Even if one gets acquitted at the end, this feeling of fear that he lives through now is enough to ruin his future.
Aidel and his friends will be tried on Tuesday. Earlier this month, President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi announced that no one will be above the law in Egypt, even a presidential staff. A statement many of his opposition admire. They just want to see it applied to protests that support him as well as theirs. They want a law equally applied to everyone, even if it means they will end with their friends. Adel Al-Mahroui, CCTV, Cairo.